May God be with you all.
At least you're not scamming people to make money by fake. Thank you. Thank you. Would never do that. Would never do that. Yep, you're right. And it was a fake accident. We all know that. Yep, we sure do. And she doesn't have a problem. And Jenny didn't have a problem with that just being shut up. And Paige didn't have a problem to make herself look like a buffoon. Okay? See, nobody would have, if I could stand on something I know, and just as I've done with Jenny, I'm not backing down for what I know. And I'm not going to sit there and just shut my mouth and go up there and beg for forgiveness on your principal's chat when you call people into the office for how they behave. You damn sure will never catch me doing that, girl. Not ever. Because I know what you're doing. I know why you're doing it. I think all you do when you restream someone's live content is stealing. It's nothing short of stealing. It's nothing short of stealing content, which makes you a thief in my book. Now, you can sit there and debate that all day long. Bottom line is, any one of you supporting that, and especially a creator supporting that in her chat, are just as guilty as she is. Ask her for a cut, because obviously your soul could be bought for a greenback dollar too. It's theft. Period. I feel better now. People don't seem to get any discipline, continue to break the laws and rules and run on criminal behavior. That's just my opinion. And I don't understand why they do it. I don't. I mean, she'll keep saying over and over and over again, Jenny will, that she's not monetized, or she doesn't ask for super chats, and she doesn't scroll. Well, I do, and a lot of other creators do, scroll their banners, or they put their links in chat. So what? You know what you don't do is your preference. What people do to support their channel is their own preference. But you are monetized if you get memberships, and if you get any kind of super chat or whatever you get. You've gotten those plenty of times, and you're on Rumble, and you have memberships over there too, and you also get paid for your streams over there too. So shut up. It's none of your business what people do to support their channels, and anyone on this platform that has a channel should want that channel to thrive, or support itself at least, to pay the bills that it requires for you to have to run the channel. You shouldn't want to do that as a hobby and take out of your own pocket to have the hobbies that we have, whatever. You should want your channel to be supported. So shut up, because you have no right to sit there and worry about how many super chats or whatever that Bombshell gets. If Bombshell has 800 people in her streams and that makes you all mad and angry and ragey, get over it. I'm not going to say it like this, because I know if there's anybody out there and I get clipped, it'll just be played. But y'all know what I'm saying. Get over it. Everybody should want a successful channel. That's what we're here for. It's not, oh my gosh, it's not all about you, Flava. It's not. You know what? Just like you say, nobody cares, Dom. Nobody cares about you, Flava. Nobody does. We just watch your activity and we talk about it because it's outrageous how you behave. I'm kind of worried about you, though. I kind of hope that, I don't know, in your town, probably not though, huh? There's like, 700 people there? So y'all probably don't have any professional help there. But you seriously need to look up the next big town you got close to your girl and go find a couch and flop on it. I think you could spend almost a day over there. I do. Especially after seeing those 7 polls you posted in 7 hours. It's just crazy to me. Well, I'm waiting for all those fall karma will eventually. You know what? One thing I do know about Ed Buddy's mom, and it's so good to see you today, is that when you do things not in good heart and good intent, it's going to come back at you. Now, we might not see it for 6 months or a year or 2 years or whatever, but eventually it does come back to you. And you are so right about this one, Snake. They're usually sexual in nature and disturbing. It is so weird. Y'all, I mean, I've never seen some of the talk that goes in there, the way that it does about the content that they talk about between Hondo and Vinny, and Jimmy just sitting over there snickering. It is perverted. There's a word. There's a word. It is perverted. It's very strange. If it wasn't about money but awareness, then why have monetization on? True. But, you know, like I said, her memberships, she's making bank. And so is little sidekick Flava. They're making bank. I think I have, well, now that I've gifted memberships, I think I had 4 members this morning. It's okay. It's all right. Not everybody's going to listen to old Texas girl. I get it. But if you like what I have to say, please step up and become a member. I would appreciate that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But I promise you, I'll never have the memberships y'all do over there. And I heard she was making like 4 figures, like banky 4 figures on her streams and her check. Wow. But you don't got no conscience, girl. You don't got no conscience over there. You could care less who you hurt, what you do, and how you manipulate every narrative that you put out there. You don't have a conscience. Like I said last night, there are creators that make more than Bomb probably does in a month. So what? Are they going after bigger creators that make more money and use YouTube for a job? You know what? I'm going to say something about that too. There's nothing wrong with the people who use YouTube for income. If you do your job to the best of your ability, and it is YouTube, then you are entitled to make income from that job. I don't care if you want to sit on your can and become a social media influencer, and that is your right to do so, and you create a channel and you want to fill it up with content, and that's what you decided you're going to do for the rest of your life. Rock on. Good for you. You do a good job, though. There's nothing wrong with that. Mom Shell, I know does furniture, but she also, I'm sure, relies on her YouTube income that has been stripped away from her how many times? Because you're a punk? Because you're a coward, Flava? And because she shows the truth too much? I mean, you've ruined the ability for any of us to get on YouTube and have a good commentary on a video. You ruined it. Good for you, Flava! Oh, I'm going behind my chat. I'm sorry, y'all. To be honest, it's eventually going to blow up in people's faces because every time they try it with Bomb, it backfires. Like these text messages. Those DMs showed nothing except what Bomb says it did, and I have to agree with you. And I am the most critical thinker out there. Like, see, I'm not in this position that I take a side anymore. I kind of stand here in the middle. But I would call it a lie if I saw it was a lie. I would. Flava lied. Flava's lying. I call it like I see it. Because it's completely a lie. And if it wasn't a lie, then she would clearly show or present her quote unquote evidence, and she can. So there's that. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Like I said, stick around and listen to the exit video, because that is my message for today. It's predatory behavior that we're seeing. And a lot of people are scared right now. A lot of people are scared. I think a lot of people that sit in Flava's chat honestly are scared of her because of what they've seen her do to other people. We cannot accept that. We cannot allow that. And even though there's nothing we can technically do about it, we can speak up about it. I feel like if you don't speak up about it, you're as guilty as the people that are allowing it to happen. Honestly, I do. And so if you have a channel and you have a community post, call it out. There's nothing wrong with calling it out. That's what we should be doing. That's what we should be doing. We should be saying it's wrong and protecting each other.